Zendaya just unfollowed Tom Holland. The internet is in complete meltdown. Millions of fans are convinced that Hollywood's most beloved couple has quietly, painfully, permanently fallen apart. But here is the twist nobody saw coming. The truth behind what is actually happening between these two is far more shocking than any breakup. Stay with us, because by the end of this, everything you think you know will be completely flipped upside down. The unfollow that broke the internet. It started with a single tap on a phone screen. No statement, no interview, no carefully worded post from a publicist. Just a quiet, devastating digital move that eagle-eyed fans noticed within minutes. Zendaya had cleared her entire Instagram following list. Every single person. Gone. Her colleagues, her co-stars, her friends, and most shockingly, most painfully, most publicly, Tom Holland. The reaction was immediate and it was seismic. Within the hour, screenshots were flooding TikTok, Twitter, and every major celebrity gossip platform simultaneously. Hashtags exploded to the top of trending charts across the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia. Fan accounts that had spent years documenting every red carpet moment, every stolen glance, every rare public appearance of the couple, pivoted entirely to covering the unfollow as if it were a breaking news event. Because to millions of devoted fans, it absolutely was. The theories came flooding in faster than any PR team could manage. Some fans pointed to their grueling, conflicting international filming schedules. Zendaya locked into back-to-back major productions, Tom juggling multiple projects across different continents, months apart, cameras everywhere, privacy completely shredded. Others pointed to the relentless, suffocating pressure of global paparazzi culture. The way their relationship had been picked apart, analyzed, and monetized by the entertainment industry since the very first moment it became public. Sources close to the actress claimed she had been privately telling her management team for months that maintaining any form of genuine personal life under the crushing weight of a multi-billion-dollar corporate spotlight was becoming close to impossible. And then Tom Holland said nothing. Zendaya said nothing. Their representative said nothing. The silence stretched on. And in that silence, the internet made up its mind. This was over. Hollywood's favorite love story had reached its final chapter. The secret nobody was supposed to find out. Here is where the story stops being a breakup story and becomes something else entirely. Something far more extraordinary. Because while the internet was busy writing the eulogy for Tom and Zendaya's relationship, a single moment at a red carpet event in Los Angeles quietly rewrote the entire narrative, and most people completely missed it. On March 1st, 2026, Zendaya's longtime personal stylist and close confidant, Law Roach, arrived at the Actor Awards and was approached by an Access Hollywood reporter on the red carpet. It was a routine stop, the kind of brief, chatty red carpet exchange that happens dozens of times at every major industry event. But what Law Roach said in the next 30 seconds stopped the entertainment world cold. The reporter, making casual conversation, asked about Zendaya and Tom. And Law Roach, either intentionally or in a moment of unguarded honesty that neither he nor Zendaya had planned, looked directly into the camera and said, "The wedding has already happened. You missed it." The reporter asked for clarification, visibly caught off guard. "Is that true?" And Law Roach confirmed without hesitation, it is very true. The internet, which had spent weeks convinced the couple had broken up, erupted all over again, but this time in a completely different direction. Because the unfollows suddenly made perfect sense. Zendaya had not cleared her Instagram following list because she was heartbroken or angry or pulling away from Tom Holland. She had done it as part of a deliberate, total reset of her public digital presence. The kind of move a person makes when they are about to step into a new chapter of their life and want to control every single thing the world sees about them going forward. Why Hollywood is panicking either way. Whether the story is a breakup or a secret marriage, the reaction from Hollywood's corporate machine has been identical. Pure, barely concealed panic. And the reason comes down to one word: Marvel. Tom Holland and Zendaya are not just a couple. They are a multi-billion-dollar franchise asset. Their on-screen chemistry as Peter Parker and MJ has been one of the central emotional engines driving the Spider-Man trilogy and its enormous box office returns. Studio executives at Sony and Marvel have spent years carefully managing their public image, understanding that the real-life romance between the two actors adds an irreplaceable layer of authentic emotional investment from audiences worldwide. Fans do not just watch Spider-Man because of the action sequences. They watch because they love Tom and Zendaya, and they bring that love into every single frame. A messy, public, confirmed breakup would have sent immediate shockwaves through the marketing infrastructure built around their upcoming projects together. Advertisers would have grown nervous. Franchise executives would have been forced to rethink entire promotional strategies built on the assumption that the press sent a completely different kind of message to the industry. It told every studio executive, every tabloid editor, and every entertainment journalist in Hollywood something they rarely hear from artists of this profile. These two are completely in control of their own story. They do not need the industry's approval. They do not need a publicist-managed announcement. The story, only they get to write. Tom Holland and Zendaya have spent 5 years being one of the most scrutinized, most speculated about, most publicly dissected couples in the entertainment industry. Every red carpet appearance was analyzed frame by frame. Every absence from a public event was treated as evidence of trouble. Every Instagram post was pulled apart for hidden meanings by millions of fans who felt personally invested in the outcome of their relationship. And through all of it, through the rumors, the tabloids, the TikTok threads, and the relentless paparazzi lenses, they kept showing up for each other. Quietly, consistently, almost entirely on their own terms. The breakup that the internet decided was real was never confirmed by either of them. The marriage that nobody knew was happening was pulled off so perfectly that the world only found out through a single unguarded moment on a red carpet. And the unfollow that started it all? A digital reset, a clean slate. The breakup that the internet decided was real was never confirmed by either of them. The marriage that nobody knew was happening was pulled off so perfectly and so privately that the entire world only found out through a single unguarded moment on a red carpet. And even then, neither Tom nor Zendaya confirmed it themselves. They let the silence do the work. They let the world wonder. And in doing so, they protected something that very few couples at their level of fame ever managed to protect. The most intimate, most personal chapter of their lives. Are they broken? No. Are they bound? Apparently. And in the most private, most intentional, and most genuinely romantic way that two of the most globally famous people alive could possibly manage. The real story of Tom Holland and Zendaya is not a breakup story. It never was. It is a love story about two people who refuse to let Hollywood own their most important moments. And that, more than anything, is exactly why the world cannot stop talking about them. Tell us what you think in the comments below. Did the secret wedding completely shock you? Or did you see it coming all along? Drop a like, subscribe to Celebrity Things for more, and turn on notifications. We will see you next time.